when you charge, are you charging physically, like a linebacker? Are you charging mechanically, like a phone? Are you charging monetarily? I bet you never thought of that one before. Did we create the word charge and that's just the only meaning? Or are we using this term that we created to describe a new thing or verb or object or whatever action we are describing? Is the word charge multifaceted in its entirety? Just the fact that it's a word, it can be used 3 different ways. Is that right? Why do we have multiple descriptions when you look in the dictionary for words? Why? It's like a cop-out. It's the English language taking the lazy route. I don't have any linear purpose for this video, in that I am not trying to do stand-up comedy. However, I figured it would be a good idea, like, for comedians to live stream their bit. It doesn't matter who you are. If you got a good idea, if it's funny, you should live stream it and show people. You don't have to be the best speaker. You don't have to have a bit, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to keep people entertained and, oh yeah, keep everybody huddled up and watching you and stuff like that. Dude, that's hard, man. Keeping somebody's attention on social media is super hard. And also, like, when you're holding a phone, when you are, like, telling a bit or telling a story, you tend to pace around. Like, all musicians, or, not musicians, all comedians, I think, pace around the stage. I think it would be cool if I did some facet of comedy, because people tell me that I'm pretty funny. Nah, but did you ever practice coming up with ideas on the spot? And have you ever practiced getting on the phone or getting on the camera and trying to fabricate ideas in your head? That shit is hard. Try that. Like something you ain't never heard of before. I just got these provocative thoughts that are just... I think being a comedian is probably 95% narcissism. If you're not on the stage talking about yourself at some point in your stage act, then you're not really doing it right. Like, talking about all this, you know, Bush and Trump and, oh my God, have you ever heard a comedian stand up here and try to talk about Trump or try to talk about Obama? It's like a total drip. It's like, okay. Cliffhanger, like, is he gonna say something fucked up? It's like when you're walking into a fight at school, and it's like you got that cringe-worthiness, like, damn. And you almost gotta film it. It's almost like And you almost want to harass this person over it. You almost want to go onto their Twitter and see what they're doing. See what their views are really like. And then you might even tweet them. You might even tell them how you feel. And they might even tweet you back and tell you that you're misinformed. Well, it's your bit. You told me how you feel in your bit. I'm not sharing, when I do a bit, I'm not sharing thoughts or ideas that are 100%, you know, left field. It's craziness, you know what I'm saying? And then come back tomorrow and be like, what do you mean? I don't have these stances. And I'll tell you what, if I did have stances that were so extreme that I had to come back and I don't even realize that I said something like that, that means that I'm like drunk, or I'm not even gonna give myself an excuse. I'm gonna stand up and say, yeah, I believe in this. And I'm gonna defend myself for why I believe in this. Not just say, you're misinformed. Oh, you watch Fox, you watch the radio, whatever. Stand up for what you believe in, man. This is... So often I get caught up in what the fuck I look like. Dude, I bet you if I was not looking at myself while talking, then I could probably come up with so many more ideas. I don't know how people do this shit. How do you live stream? This is the most annoying shit ever. Could you imagine a comedian live streaming? Comedians are like used to looking at people. Like, they don't look at themselves while they're doing their bit. Like, if you got a camera on you, cool. But usually when you are on camera, you're not like looking at yourself. I don't really know. If they're on stage, do they have a playback of themselves recording? Look here, kid. If you're not waking up every day trying to be something and be funny or be cool or be good at something, dude, I woke up and I did, well, first of all, I make coffee. I look for trap beats. I look for club bangers. That was the first thing I did. Look for club bangers, you know, beats. My passion. The first thing I did is get up and address time towards my passion, which is music. You don't have to get all crazy and wound up and like, oh my God, what is my image? Just focus on the music, man. Focus on making great music. If you focus on making great music first, everything can come later. Don't matter if you are a little bit older. Focus on the music. Be good at writing a song and recording it. Like literally using your mouth and recording on a microphone, learning the program. If you do that, you will know better what people are doing in the studio when they're producing it. Look, it's a dedication, bro. It's a dedication. If you think Lil Wayne and all these people don't know how to record, what? Hell yeah, I got some dishes and cups. I got a couple dishes and a couple cups. Being funny starts with having a good idea and wanting to teach people, and then, you know, your own narcissist, well, you're not narcissism, your own outlook on life kind of can put a funny spin to any subject. You know, it's your outlook.